The forecast. Arctic is one of the many words I cannot say correctly.
It's hard.
Say that to the first
It's
T.
hard, especially
Right.
outside in the Arctic air. You're like stuck.
It's even worse.
But we're here, right, guys? It's we have temperatures in the teens, but dangerous wind chills. But the good news is, I'll say right out, this is the bottom of it for the week, right? It is as cold as it's going to get for the rest of the week. It is 19, the actual temperature now, 18 in White Plains. We're down to 8 in Monticello, but you probably hear the winds outside. It feels like 8 below in Monticello. A wind chill just 6 above in the city. It feels like 1 in Newark. This is going to be how it is for the next several hours. That consecutive hours aspect to this cold is what makes it partly dangerous. And then, yes, we had the snow squalls. Doesn't look like much. That was it. And it was enough for it to stick immediately and not go anywhere. So watch. It's covering all of the icy spots. It's not enough to plow, so there may be some slick spots. Of course, Adelle's got you covered. Weather-wise, the chill isn't going anywhere. 19 at 1 o'clock will be about 20 at 4 p.m., but lots of sunshine. The good news, too, the winds will ease up a bit by later on today. All right, Adelle, what are you watching out for?
Well, you mentioned it, Maria. I'm just going to reiterate it. With the lower temperatures, we've got icy patches on the roadways. Be very careful. Allow lots of extra time if you are going to be driving around. Let's start things off here with our rails. First, we do have plenty of planned track work going on. This will wrap up in about another hour or so. Also, LIRR Montauk branch, we've got some delays. All other commuter lines are in great shape. And onto those roadways now. On 78 eastbound, we've got a jackknife tractor trailer. All lanes are shut down between exit 7 and exit 11. And it looks like we are seeing some closures here on Route 173 as well. So as much as possible, you want to avoid the area. Also on the Turnpike and the Garden State Parkway, you can expect to see some 45-mile-per-hour speed restrictions along the way, again, for salting for those icy conditions. And, of course, we'll continue to keep you posted on that. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you very much. Before we take a break, 410 and cold.
Yes, and it is going to stay cold. We had some little snow bursts out there. Those have cleared out. A few flurries north and west, but yeah, cold everywhere. Single digits north and west, still in the teens now in the city, but it feels like 7. Gusty winds continue, and into the afternoon, we do get a lot of sunshine. It'll be a bright afternoon, and winds ease a bit by later on today. But temperature-wise, yeah, it's another cold morning ahead, but look at where we're going to be by midday tomorrow. Close to or above freezing for many. A little bit warmer to go before the week is out, but plenty more wintry weather as well. I have that for you coming up in this weekend's forecast in the 10-day.
All right, sounds
We've got some planned track work still going on until about 5 a.m. You can also expect to see some delays on your LIRR Montauk branch. All other lines are in great shape. Let's take a live look outside.
Because it's not just the temperatures, which would be bad enough on their own. Of course, we still have the gusty winds, and on top of everything else, we had a few snowbursts, some snow squalls overnight. The last few hours on that brisk northwest flow, it doesn't look like a lot, but it was enough that the National Weather Service issued a special statement. It was enough to get a dusting where it did hit and reduce some visibility. So I know on my way out, it covered up all the icy spots. So just watch that first step out the door. It all stuck. So not enough to plow. It has to be salted, and there may be some slick spots. Adelle's got you covered, of course. But you can see across the region, and things are relatively quiet. It is just really cold. We have sub-zero air temperatures in through upstate New York. For the city and surrounding areas, it's the teens. That's just the air temperature. It's 17 in White Plains, Bridgeport at 19, the same in Merrick, 8 in Monticello, but the winds are still 10 to 20 miles per hour, so it feels more like 6 in the city. And this is going to be for several hours. That's where we get to that dangerous level of cold. Be prepared for it. Keep an eye on the pets, too. Don't let them be outside too much. And with all the salt on the ground, make sure you wipe their feet, too, because you don't want them licking that salt. It's not good for them. 20 degrees for the high, but lots of sunshine, and I think by midday afternoon, noticeably less gusty, and that will continue overnight, although another really cold start tomorrow morning, down to 17 with clear skies, so we get some more sunshine in here. We'll be above freezing for many of us by midday tomorrow, and then even better by Thursday, but you see where we're headed back, Friday into Saturday. A couple things we're watching here. It's going to be, air quotes, warmer, right? But this offshore low is going to drag down more cold air, and that's going to lay the groundwork for a chilly weekend, but also the potential for some snow showers. We've got another area of low pressure that wants to swing just to our south, so we're keeping that threat for some snow showers on Sunday into Monday. You can imagine if this gets a little bit more to the north, it's a little bit of a different story, so that's definitely the next one to watch. But the overall story here,
we're divided on the death.
Yeah, I've actually never tried them, but there's yeah, I am anti too. But so there are loyal buyers.
Right, I respect.
Personally, I am anti-croc. My husband is all about him. He just had a birthday, and I got him a new pair because his other ones were so nasty.
Okay, well, you know what? his
He
thing.
likes the lining ones. Yeah,
the Sherpa ones.
he levels up.
Yes. Let him have his Crocs.
I know. Not Croc weather though for outside. They have all.
Here we go. All right, thank you. What's going on, Adele?
Well, you know, I said it yesterday. I'm going to say it again. The falling temperatures always make for icy conditions.
Yes.
So we are